Hi, I'm Kristen, and it's time for our annual little fishing trip that we do every year. So come along with me, and I'll show you everything I do to get ready for this. So first of all, I'm just going to show you what I do to get the food part ready for our trip. I like to do as much as I can at home so I don't have to do too much cooking in the trailer, and that part's not very fun. So I'm just going to let you watch this part, just me getting the food ready. That's it. So I won't be showing like full measurements or tutorials or instructional videos on these dishes I'm making. I'm just going through it quickly, so just so you can get a feel for what I'm trying to get done here. I like to have these salads ready and ready to just to grab whenever we are having lunch or whatever. Because when you're out and having fun, doing whatever on your vacation, and you come back hungry to the trailer and you're like, oh, I need something fast and quick. I don't want to put a lot of energy into my lunch or whatever. I just want it ready to go. And this is just the easiest way I found to make sure that meals are always ready to go. I used to not do as much prep at home, but I've just learned over the years that it's a lot easier on yourself, on me, just to make these things at home and have them ready. I usually like to do this the day before we leave, so everything's as fresh as it can be. And just have things ready for my family to grab whenever they're hungry. It makes my life a little bit easier and my vacation a little bit more relaxing when I do this extra step the day before. Always remembering to taste test, of course. We want to make sure that seasonings are just where they should be and that it is not poisonous, because we wouldn't want our family to get sick. But obviously, haha, that was a joke. Obviously needs more seasoning, a little more of this, a little of that. That's dill pickle relish. I like to put that in. I think I like to put that in over just like pickles, but whatever. Whatever I have that is ready to go and within reach, that's what I grab. So there we go. Looks like it's all ready to go. I'm almost done with my prep here. This took me several hours in the kitchen here to get all this stuff done. Also, I like to get my menu ready first. See, there you go. Now it's good. Put it in this container so it can go out to the trailer. And then I'm also making a bean dip that we can have for just a snack on. And then also it can go with, I'm planning on having tacos one night too this week while we're camping. And we can have this as a side to go with it, which is just what we did. And we ate all this dip up. It was all gone. It was really great. And as I was just saying, I like to have my menu planned out very first thing. That's what I do first. I get my menu planned out, have a conference with everybody in the family and see what everybody wants. And after that, then I can start my packing. I first start with like bedding and just things that I have extra of in the house, that I can just have out there, and it won't matter if I have bedding out there already, you know, it's fine. So keep watching though, because I'm going to show you what we eat in a day while we're camping also. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So just keep watching, please. Don't go yet, please. I'm not done yet. I thought it'd be just a really fun way to do this video. You know, the prep, what we eat, and then, you know, all that fun stuff. So yeah, this is the bean dip, almost done. And also show you where we fish, one of the places that we like to fish while we're doing this trip. Okay, so just finishing this up. At this point, I'm really truly almost done. I'm going to finish this and then take another load out to the trailer and start to get things a little bit more organized too. Chocolate chip cookies are also a must when you're camping, in our opinion. See, look, my husband took one right there. little meanie. Yeah. Gonna put them in the oven. Woo! All right, these are done too. Those are ready to go out once they've cooled, of course. And then I have cereal treats, another request. Very good. They keep really well. I mean, we had to leave them in the fridge actually because it was really hot during our trip and they kind of started melting all together. So they did go in the fridge and they stayed in the fridge while we were there. But it was still good. It was a good little treat. You eat so much when you're camping. You really do. So much more snacking than normal. So now that we're back, it's going to be time to get back to, you know, just daily meals and limited snacking. So time to take another load out to the trailer. I'm packing up the fridge. I found that keeping the eggs in this case, I guess you call it, this container, really helps with keeping the eggs from getting crushed or anything, obviously, because the cartons usually get pretty mangled up during the whole process here. So I'm just getting as much in the fridge as I can. And then in this blue tote here, I like to keep all of the kitchen items in here so nothing gets broken, nothing spills, and it's just easy access to me. I can just pull this out when we get there and put everything where it needs to go in the kitchen. It's just, I've learned this is just an easier way to get things loaded and unloaded and packed and unpacked, and it's safe during travel, so it's just a great way to do it like that. Packing up the chocolate chip cookies. They must come with this also. And now I am skipping over to one of our breakfast meals that we had. This morning I'm making pancakes with bacon. I think this was our second morning there. This is the awesome view I get to look at outside my window as I'm cooking. This is such a pretty place. It's really great. Full hookup. The weather's great. It's quiet. I love it here. So that container there was just, I like to make the pancake mix at home and then just have it ready for myself to make pancakes when it's time. So then I put in 1 egg, and then I have 3 tablespoons of Greek yogurt, and then 1 1/4 cups of milk. This is just 2%. And then I'm gonna mix it up and they'll be ready to go. See, wasn't that easy? Frying up some bacon, getting my pancakes mixed up, mixy, and ready to cook those off. Okay, and now that we're done with breakfast, I like to clean up the dishes. There wasn't that many. We, obviously use disposable plates and flatware, so there wasn't too many to do. But I just wanted to get all this done before we headed out for a few hours. We're going to go to one of the little fishing ponds that's like about a half an hour away from where we're staying. And I like to just come back home to a cleaned up kitchen, and I don't have to look at dirty dishes in the sink. That's no fun. Okay, here we are at the little fishing pond. We go to 2 different ponds while we're fishing, and this was the last day we're fishing. It's my son and my niece fishing there, and these are these little fish. I don't know what they're doing with that rock, but I just thought it was kind of interesting. But obviously we're not catching these little tiny fish. I mean, obviously. But I just wanted to put this in because it was interesting. Okay. Lunchtime after fishing, just easy peasy hot dogs and mac salad. Very easy. It hit the spot. We were famished when we came back. For dinner this night, we are having smoked ribs. So this is my daughter and my husband getting those ready. He's just putting the rub on. I can link the recipe that he uses for the rub. It's really good. But we like to have ribs, and we have a smaller smoker that we like to bring for trips like this. And then also this afternoon, I'm making this dessert because it needs to set in the fridge for a little bit. So I have 4 tablespoons of butter that I'm just going to melt in the microwave. Did not want to use the stove because it was very hot this day and it would just heat up the trailer too much. So in a bowl, I'm going to put the 4 tablespoons of melted butter. And then I'm going to crush up, this is a chocolate pie, by the way, with Oreo crust. So I'm just crushing up the cookies and just going about couple different ways of mashing those cookies up, as you can see. It was kind of fun mashing them up, though. I'm not going to lie. And then I'm going to put the cookies in with the butter and mix it up really well so that it can form a crust and stay a crust and it won't crumble. That's why you need the butter, because the butter will solidify once it's set up again, and it will be a very nice crust. So I'm just putting it into the disposable pie pan here, just trying to work it up the sides and get it as even as possible in this pie pan, so that it can hold the filling really nicely here. And I'm just setting it in the fridge while I finish the filling and get the filling together. So we have just 6 chocolate bars here that I'm also going to melt in the microwave. I just put them in there for like a minute or 30 seconds, and just stir it. And if it needs more, put it in for a little bit more. Just do it in small intervals. Otherwise, you don't want to ruin the chocolate. And this is just 1 tub, an 8-ounce tub of Cool Whip. And you just mix it in with those melted chocolate bars, and it just makes like a really light mousse, if you will. It's just a really quick way of getting a chocolate pie. And it's very few ingredients, no cooking, no baking, not even any prep. Like, it's just a really easy thing for me to do out while we're camping for a nice dessert for everybody. And it turned out really well. Everybody really liked it. My husband was saying I should have put some like Ready Whip on top, just for an extra little garnish and to cut the sweetness of this, because it was pretty sweet. But that was just the only tip that he gave to me about it. Here I am trying to be fancy with the top of my pie. But whatever, Kristen. Just put it in the fridge. There's my dog. He's always there. Okay, and then also with the ribs, we're going to have corn on the cob. My husband's going to cook these on the barbecue. So I'm just rolling them in some butter and then salt and pepper. And then here is our small smoker. My husband's just putting the pork ribs on the smoker. And they cooked for, like it says here, about 3.5 hours. And they came out really tasty, really good. I really like pork ribs. And here is our dinner for the night. The antipasto salad, corn on the cob, and ribs. So we're back home. We just got home this afternoon from our camping trip. And I just thought this would be a fun, different kind of video for me to do on my channel. I haven't done like a day in my life type of thing before. So I just thought it'd be fun to show what we do on our camping trip and the prep that I do and just my whole process of getting us ready to go and leave town for a few days. So it was really great. I had fun doing this video, and you know, tell me what you like to do for your camping trips. What do you like to pack? How do you like to organize? What does your family like to do on vacation? So just leave me a comment down below. Interact with me on my channel. It really helps YouTube to know that you really enjoy seeing my content and to keep putting it in the rotation. So just remember to hit the subscribe button before you leave and give me a thumbs up. Again, that really helps my channel. And leave me a comment below, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.